Mental illness casts a long shadow. It affects not just the mind, but also every aspect of a person's life. The journey to recovery is often misunderstood. It is not just about feeling better, it is about rebuilding a life shattered by an invisible illness. This essay explores the financial and social challenges faced by those battling mental health issues. Many people associate mental illness solely with emotional distress, but the reality is far more complex. The impact of mental health problems extends far beyond the individual. It touches their finances, relationships, and their place in society. These struggles are often unseen, unspoken, and poorly understood. This lack of understanding breeds stigma. It creates fear and silence around mental health issues. This silence is a heavy burden to bear. It prevents individuals from seeking the help they desperately need. It perpetuates the cycle of suffering and isolation. We must break this silence. We must shed light on the financial and social challenges that are so intertwined with mental health recovery. Only then can we hope to create a world where those struggling with mental illness feel seen, heard, and supported. The financial implications of mental illness are often overlooked. The ability to hold down a job is often compromised by the unpredictable nature of mental health conditions. This can lead to job loss, reduced working hours, and financial instability. The cost of treatment is another significant burden. Therapy, medication, and hospitalization can quickly drain financial resources. This financial strain can exacerbate mental health issues, creating a vicious cycle of illness and financial hardship. Many individuals with mental health conditions struggle to access affordable, quality care. Long waiting lists, limited insurance coverage, and high out-of-pocket expenses create significant barriers to treatment. This lack of access further entrenches individuals in a cycle of poverty and illness. The stigma surrounding mental illness further compounds these financial challenges. Individuals may be reluctant to disclose their condition to employers for fear of discrimination. This can limit job opportunities and career advancement, perpetuating financial instability. Mental illness often brings with it a profound sense of isolation. The stigma attached to these conditions leads to misunderstanding and fear from others. This can result in social withdrawal, strained relationships, and a diminished sense of belonging. The social isolation experienced by individuals with mental health conditions is not merely an unfortunate side effect. It is a significant contributing factor to the chronicity and severity of their illness. Social support is crucial for recovery, providing a sense of belonging, hope, and purpose. However, the very nature of some mental illnesses can make it difficult to maintain relationships. Changes in mood, behavior, and cognition can lead to misunderstandings, conflicts, and ultimately, distance from loved ones. This isolation creates a breeding ground for feelings of loneliness, shame, and despair. Breaking down stigma is essential to combating social isolation. We must foster greater understanding and empathy for those experiencing mental health challenges. This requires open conversations, education, and a dismantling of the myths and misconceptions that surround mental illness. Section 4. The cost of healing. The financial burden of mental health care is a significant obstacle to recovery. Access to quality mental health services is often limited by cost, creating a significant barrier for those who need it most. The high cost of therapy and medication can be prohibitive. Even for those with insurance, coverage for mental health services is often inadequate, leaving individuals with substantial out-of-pocket expenses. This financial strain can force individuals to delay or forego treatment altogether, exacerbating their condition and hindering their recovery. The lack of affordable housing is another major challenge. Stable housing is crucial for mental well-being, providing a sense of safety, security, and stability. However, many individuals with mental health conditions struggle to find and maintain safe and affordable housing. This can lead to homelessness, which further exacerbates mental health issues. Addressing the financial barriers to mental health care is not just about improving access to treatment. It is about investing in the well-being of individuals and creating a society that values mental health. Section 5. Strained bonds. The impact of mental illness extends beyond the individual, affecting their relationships with loved ones. Family members and friends often bear the brunt of the emotional and practical challenges associated with supporting someone with a mental health condition. The unpredictable nature of mental illness can put a strain on relationships. Mood swings, behavioral changes, and communication difficulties can lead to misunderstandings, conflicts, and strained bonds. This can leave loved ones feeling overwhelmed, frustrated, and emotionally drained. The financial burden of mental illness can also spill over onto families. Family members may find themselves providing financial support, covering medical expenses, or taking on additional responsibilities. This can lead to financial strain, resentment, and conflict within the family. Caring for someone with a mental health condition can be both rewarding and challenging. It is essential for families to have access to support and resources to help them navigate the challenges and strengthen their bonds.